Hello everybody and welcome to the Tigerns and welcome to the first view of the Banner Saga. Much like a lot of these first views, I really have no idea what I'm getting into, other than the fact that people have said that this game is really good and I really should play it, so let's do a first view. Choices based... The story changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters and witnessing the story unfold in front of you. Okay. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called the Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Stoic. Is that a production company?
Að sjá dreggjana á ferlinu vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Wow, look in the background. Huge castle back there. Holy shit. Do you guys actually have horns growing out of your head? Take that as yes. Hi there. Why are we slaughtering? This seems wrong. What? I'm sorry? You arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to... Why am I even fighting? I have no idea. Click the check mark to continue. Oh, okay. The art style is amazing. I love this. These are so cool. Okay, cool. Continue. Portraits show the order of initiative. Taking turns left from right. Your allies are blue, enemies are red. Story, your turn to act. Movement happens before action. This ring shows you shield banger is active. Some characters fill up more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Yeah, this is true. Click on the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here, get him into attack range. Okay. To target an enemy, click on the tile they stand. Ally tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking this tile. You can choose You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers between each icon, 2, 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Okay, armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by break attacks. By breaking armor, you can open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now. Okay, fair enough. And then confirm your choice. That seems excessive. Ease down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used to later improve your character. Okay, cool. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. That's good, at least. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little against your shieldbanger's high armor. You? Okay. Warhawk. You appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking the gold tiles, a character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy shows how close you'll have to be. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. There's 2 tiles. Click Warhawk. Special ability Tempest? Oh. Damn. That made quick work of the chieftain bodyguards. When there's only 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and then there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can now rest to gain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shieldbanger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Okay. Then the star. Okay. So why did I just attack these guys? There was nothing about why. I just simply walked up there and killed people.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
I could seriously watch a whole animated series of this.
I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay, so there's obviously things going on which I don't understand at the moment. But the sun has stopped? I was going to say, that's a bad omen. You don't need to be superstitious to know that's a bad omen. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Good, I like that. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Euban, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you're giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Skulflings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you join me at the market place by the docks. Is there anyone left to worry about? If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Cool beans. Okay, so let me handle this. You meander through the rows of open-face houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I am not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Skulfling's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Need some help here? I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with his dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every weekend, how am I supposed to know? Okay. Just a little food money, yeah? Should we pay him? Do nothing? Let's do nothing. Anik overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. Laying it on a bit heavy, aren't you? Where are the Skulflings? Nobleman, up by the east wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Gunnulf. Are we done here now? Were you wearing a green back at the Great Hall? Nope. Just bought them while you were walking around. Why? They look good. I'm glad you care. I'm not going to insult my own men when they're looking like that. He goes off to look in more stalls. Good for you, Gunnulf. That man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a Skulfling. If they're licking their wounds, they're probably going to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman's a meat hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. After this, I'm done here. It's not up to me, my friend. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. So that's the Mead House. I like the neon sign overhead. That's very Viking-y. You arrive in front of what must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table with axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scofflings scamble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Looks like fighting's gonna be done here, boys. Hello. So, click a unit to deploy them at any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button to start the battle. Okay, so this guy, I'm gonna deploy him here, and this guy, I'm gonna deploy him here. Yeah. Cool. Click the ready. Where's the ready? There's the huge button at the top that says ready, perhaps, Tiger. Yeah. No, why did I put... Oh, I didn't see he had a shield. And his turn. Yep. Let's walk him up here and turn. Let's break his shield. No, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Ow! Son of a... Wow. That looked like it hurt like a mother. No, not attack. Let's move you up here. And turn. Wow, he actually powered up. Holy shit. And attack him. So no shields for him now. Okay, they've got shield wall. I don't like that. You okay there? I'm gonna do something stupid. Ow. Okay, let's attack him. I think I've done something really stupid here. Okay, Gunnulf. Can we... How did I do that again? That works. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? What are you doing? Oh, you're really low now. I made a boo-boo. I think I made a real... Yeah, I made a real boo-boo. No, don't do that. Yeah, let's get him down. These guys are tough. Let's move you up there, give you an ally. Stonewall. Yeah, you're about to go down, aren't you? No, don't. How do I... So I'm not allowed to attack you? That is silly. There we go. Stab him in the groin. That'll work. Okay, so walk you up there so you can't as easily get around me. Dear gods. Why aren't you so freaking tough? No, we're gonna break a lot of your shield. No. No, that's not the right man. Can I... That's not it either. Oh, that was right. Cool. Don't need anything else there. You are no fun. There we go. Ah, well. That didn't work out all too well, though, but... Let's see what's going on here. Eric is looking out of the hall windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well. Vognir. Next for Varl Kingship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. Let's see what I deal with all day long. This makes those little... Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. That's usually a good idea. If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgar hustle from the mead house To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a bar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to meet new arrivals down at the docks. Well then. I really like this. The art style of it and the way things play. Of course, I could probably have been a lot more tactical and better in the way I set it up, but yeah, Banner Saga is a cool game. This was a bit of a long first view, but I hope you can understand why. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure into the first view of Banner Saga. I hope you'll consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. But, as always, keep wild, stay free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.